two of history's most iconic warriors from opposite ends of the world. The Spartan, a brutal soldier forged in the crucible of ancient Greece, a master of battlefield formation and shock combat. And the ninja, the covert agent and silent assassin of feudal Japan, a master of espionage, sabotage, and the unseen kill. These two fighters were bred for combat, but they approached it in fundamentally different ways. The Spartan, a walking tank of bronze and muscle, met his enemies head-on. The ninja, a shadow in the night, used deception and surprise to dispatch his foes before they even knew he was there. Today, we'll pit these legendary warriors against each other in a simulated battle to the death. Who will emerge victorious? Who is the deadliest warrior? We begin our analysis with the weapons they carried into close quarters combat. For the Spartan, it was the Xiphos, a double-edged short sword designed for the brutal press of the phalanx. Forged from iron, its leaf-shaped blade was perfect for thrusting past shields and into soft tissue. Against it is the ninja's ninjato, a short, straight-bladed sword. Lighter and faster than the katana, it was a tool for assassination, ideal for quick draws and fatal strikes in confined spaces. In our tests, the Xiphos demonstrates immense power, capable of hacking through flesh and bone. The ninjato, while not as powerful, showcases superior speed and precision, allowing the wielder to deliver multiple strikes in the time it takes the Spartan to land one heavy blow. Next, we examine their mid-range arsenals. The Spartan brings the dory, his iconic 7 to 9 foot spear, tipped with a deadly iron spearhead and backed by a bronze butt spike. The dory was the primary weapon of the phalanx, giving the Spartan unmatched reach and stopping power. Facing this wall of wood and iron is the ninja's kusarigama. This was a versatile and unpredictable weapon, consisting of a sickle attached to a long chain with a heavy iron weight at the end. In our demonstration, the dory proves its effectiveness, keeping opponents at a distance and delivering devastating thrusts. But the kusarigama shows its unique advantage: disarm the Spartan or strike from unexpected angles with the weighted end, creating an opening for the sickle to finish the job. For long-range combat, the arsenals diverge completely. The Spartan relied on the javelin, a lighter spear designed for throwing. Propelled by the sheer power of the Spartan's arm, it could pierce shields and armor from a distance, disrupting enemy formations before the main engagement. The ninja, however, opted for stealth over power. His long-range tools were the shuriken, small throwing stars used for distraction or to deliver a dose of poison, and the fukiya, a silent blowgun. The blowgun could fire poison darts with pinpoint accuracy, incapacitating or killing a target without a sound. Our tests show the javelin has incredible force, capable of killing a man outright. In contrast, the ninja's projectiles are less about brute force and more about silent, deadly precision, turning the environment itself into a weapon. Finally, we analyze their defense and tactics. The Spartan was a fortress of bronze, encased in a cuirass, greaves, and a Corinthian helmet. His greatest asset was the aspis, a large, heavy shield that protected him from chin to knee. This heavy armor made him a juggernaut on the battlefield, but it also made him slow and loud. The ninja's defense was the opposite. He wore no armor, only dark, loose-fitting clothing that allowed for silent movement and agility. His tactics were based on stealth, using the environment to his advantage. He employed tools like makibishi, or caltrops, to slow pursuers, and black eggs filled with blinding powder to disorient his enemies, creating opportunities to strike or escape. The Spartan's strategy is to crush his opponent with overwhelming force. The ninja's is to avoid direct confrontation, using guile and deception to land the killing blow. In our final simulated battle, the two warriors meet. The Spartan, in full armor, scans the field, his dory ready. The ninja, hidden in the shadows, throws a shuriken as a distraction before closing the distance. The Spartan deflects it with his shield and thrusts with his spear, but the ninja evades, using his agility. The ninja deploys a blinding powder bomb, momentarily staggering the Spartan. As the Spartan recovers, The ninja attempts to strike with his ninjato, but the blade glances off the heavy bronze armor. The Spartan retaliates, his Zaphos crashing against the smaller sword. In a desperate move, the ninja uses his kusarigama, wrapping the chain around the Spartan's arm and disarming him of his sword. But the Spartan, a master of brutal close-quarters fighting, grabs the chain, pulls the ninja in close, and uses his immense strength and his shield to overpower the unarmored assassin. After a brutal struggle, the Spartan lands the decisive blow. While the ninja's stealth and specialized tools are formidable, they prove insufficient against the raw power, impenetrable defense, and relentless aggression of the Spartan. In this epic duel, the Spartan emerges as the deadliest warrior,